Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You're now about to witness the greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. And we have a great show for you today. Bang! Welcome, everybody. All right. Got the chicken? Oh, yeah, we got the chicken. All right, so tonight is just all about onboardings and Hong Kong. We're going to talk about Hong Kong / China. All right, let's get to it. California DMV to put titles on Tezos. Bang! Look, Tezos Masters. Government contract. Look. There we go. All right, and then IOTA tracks a global consortium. We're going to read about IOTA. Bang! They got that tangle. Far superior to the blockchain. But we don't shit on the blockchains. We need them to make this daggone money. So that's just, but it is superior. Let's get real. And then DEX, GMX to use Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue once again. I think we're going to rescue GMX Distributed Exchange. Bang! We're going to read about that. Chainlink hodlers. And then finally, Hong Kong securities guidelines for crypto come in May this month. I know it's already a weekend, but bang, we're going to read about that. So let's proceed how we proceed. It's good to be back with you guys. You know I love you guys. Miss you guys. Bang. Let's get to the chicken. Bang. And then we head on over here. We do a little bit of refresh. Whoa, not refresh yet. We do a little bit of bang first. Then we do a little bit of refresh. Yes. There's an order and a process to this thing. Well, it seems crazy, but there's a method to the madness. All right, guys. Price of Bitcoin, $28,242. And when I left you last time, oh, that wasn't that long ago. Okay, I thought it was over a month ago. All right. I was feeling really bad. I was like, fuck, guy, do a show. All right. When I left you last time, we were at, wait. Where's that? Oh, it was a long time ago. Shit. Okay, I see. Oh, I did that special. Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry, guys. Right, we did the special Micah Regs edition. That's right. Now I see. All right, price of Bitcoin last time I left you was $28,699. So we've just gone down $457. Down $457 since the last time I left you. All right. So, all right, macro talk. Nothing really to say in terms of Bitcoin. We're bouncing around between 27,000 and 30,000. You know how Bitcoin be. You know how Bitcoin do. You know how Bitcoin get down. The Chinese are coming online. As we know, they came online. Well, they're coming online. They opened up in January. Or sorry, December 17th. They opened up last year, December 17th. Blah, blah, blah. The COVID ripped through. Blah, blah, blah. Now everyone's getting back to normal over there in China. So the supply chain should be up and running in full. Because they're there, but I mean just in full in the next couple of months here. So that's great for us, great for the economy. And there's nothing really else going on. The same shit, the war in Ukraine. Russia is threatening to not let the grain out of Ukraine again. So they have the meeting on the 8th. So in 8 days from now. Today it's May 8th, 2:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so they're going to, we'll see how that goes. The grain, that'll be a bitch if they don't let that go down. But I doubt Russia's going to fuck that up. What else do we got going on economically? The fucking debt, the debt ceiling thing here in America. The Republicans are threatening to not raise it. Well, all right. You want to do that? I mean, it doesn't hurt me. I'm a Forex trader. If you're new to this channel, I'm a currency trader. My money makes me money. I don't really care. But for anyone with a job and like kind of a regular life like that, yeesh, you do not want that to happen. And I mean, not just in America, worldwide. Yeah, third world countries are going to go bankrupt. You know, your 401k, your house, all that, yeah, worthless. It's all going to be worthless. Deflation, remember that. People are crying about inflation right now. Well, I want you to Google something called the Great Depression, right? It was worldwide. The Great Depression. What was that? Yeah, deflation. If America defaults on its bonds, we'll be in a deflation. No amount of money, not even America. There is not any amount of money we can print that'll get us out of that. Right? We printed money to get us out of the housing crash. All right, and we survived. We printed money to get us out of COVID. All right, we survived. Yeah. If America defaults on its debt, there is no amount of money that you can print to cover that over. And so I want everyone watching this channel to realize that. And that is a big danger because the Republicans in America now, these aren't your daddy's Republicans, right? Remember when the Republican Party were the party of the CEOs, the party of, you know, the big money guys. Yeah, they're a party of trailer park people now. This is not your dad's crazy people, right? This is not MAGA people, right? This isn't your granddaddy's Republican Party. And these kind of idiots don't know what it'll mean to fucking do that, right? And so I want you to get that straight, guys. That's the real danger we have now. There's the Republican Party in Congress not passing a clean debt ceiling and or debt limit thing, right? They say, well, we want to cut stuff. All right, well, talk about it after you fucking pay for what you fucking spent last year, you idiot. All right, we can talk about that. But after you pay for the shit you already spent. And so that's what's going on in America. So that's very dangerous. That's very dangerous. But other than that, other than the total collapse of the economic system, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. And so, you know, as long as, and they won't, because again, the Republican Party, they're dealing with all these MAGA, these trailer park people, these small town folk. But get real. The real core, the base of the Republican Party are the millionaires and billionaires. And millionaires and billionaires are not going to allow them to fuck their money up, right? And so it won't happen. Fingers crossed. All right, and so other than that, when they pass that, so I'm assuming they're going to pass it, well, we're in gravy, baby. We're fine. Inflation is coming down. The Fed says they're going to continue to interest rates. Oh, and you heard what Christine Lagarde in the European Union said. She's like, look, she said it even more hardcore than Powell. We got this guy, Jerome Powell is our guy. Christine Lagarde is the European Union version of our Powell. And she said it straight up. We are not pausing. And and what did she say? She said, we're not pausing. And we extremely mean it. Yeah, she used the words extremely. That's not central banker talk. She wanted to make sure fuckers got it. So the Europeans are hawkish, which they should be. I'm a hawk. They should. Let's kill this inflation and get it over with. So, great stuff, great stuff. All right, so let's just get back to crypto and let's get to the stories. Because I guess what I'm trying to say, I'll wrap it up. Everything's going great. I'm about to read to you about Hong Kong. Bang! China coming online. And so we're good. As long as Congress does not fuck up and default on the American debt, we're good to go. All right, let's move on. Where are we here? So top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. You know who they are. The usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD Coin, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, Polygon, and Solana holding on the number 10. Let's see what the market moves of the day are. Single digits up, single digits down. Really looks like just a bunch of single digits down, really. Just a bunch of single digits down. Low single digits down at that. Single digits down. Oh, let me get a sip here. Daggone VeChain. What the fuck? Look, dog. Single digits down. Single digits down. 2 single digits down. All right. Let's see who lost money today. If you see anything here you like, go get it. Look, because it's on sale. Let's see who we're working with. What's on sale today? Whoops. Sorry, guys. Hold on. All right. Top 10 losers. Sui, Pancake Swap, Mina, Immutable, Kava, Zilliqa, Bitcoin SV, Loopring, Neo, and Phantom. Let's see who made money today. Let's see the top 10 gainers. Top 10 gainers. Stacks, Qcoin Token, NXT Network, Gemini Dollar, Pax Gold, USD Coin, DAI, Tether. Oh, just a bunch of stablecoin shit. Binance USD and USDD. All right. Let's see what the total market cap is. Look, over One Piece Trilly. Oh, yeah. We got a One Piece Trilly. That's the minimum. That's the minimum where you can begin to allow yourself to be happy. That's the beginning. Right? If it's not a One Piece Trilly, I don't know what the fuck you're smiling about, fuckstick. What are you happy about? As long as it's the One Piece, all right. You can begin to have a smile on your face. All right. So we are at $1.161 trillion. On the last time we were at $1.214 trillion. So we have gone down $0.053 trillion. All right. Let's see what total market cap, 24-hour volume is. Yeah. Now this is the kind of shit. This is the kind of shit a motherfucker doesn't like. Look. A bunch of bullshit around these parts. All right. Daggone. These motherfuckers here. All right. 24-hour volume is $32.15 billion. A paltry. BlackRock trades more than that in an hour. Soros trades more than that, in an hour. All right. But look, that's what we're working with. And that's what we need them for. That's why we need the Mostas to arrive. That's why we need BlackRock to come. That's why so that they'll pump liquidity into this space. Thank God. All right, some fucking real money up in here. Soccer mom and dad are tapped out. Weak-handed, afraid. There's been too much slaughter on that end. There's been too much retail slaughter. We need the Mostas to arrive. They're coming. European Union micro-eggs. Bang! Unleashed. Oh, yeah. August, September, folks. August, September. As long as America doesn't default on its debt, holy fuck. August, September. Look. Yes. All right, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's not get happy about it yet. When you're investing, never get happy. Just be happy about the reality you have now. Don't try to be happy about some future thought, because it might not pan out. and it's sad when it doesn't. All right, look, 24-hour volume, $32.15 billion. When I left you last time, we were at $51.6 billion. We have gone down. Yeesh. 19.5 billion dollars. All right. Well, let's get something to cheer us up. Let's get to the stories. Look. Bang! California DMV is putting its titles on the blockchain. Do you know what blockchain that is? Look. Tezos. Oh, yes. Tezos masters. Tezos hodlers. And look, I've talked about it before. When you get a government contract, that's the shit, right? Like, if you're a private company, you want a Walmart contract, right? If you're selling mass goods. If you're a services company, you want a government contract, right? Like that's how you want it. And especially you want an American government contract. Well, any government, European Union too. Any government contract, because government contracts last forever as long as you don't fuck up and you get paid on time and in full, right? There's no one there saying, oh, well, we can't come up with the money. Can you let us, none of that. When you're already budgeted into the budget. So to the state budget, the federal budget, whatever contract you got, a federal or state contract. And so government contracts are the best. And so here we go. Tezos gets itself a piece of chicken right here. And, the other thing about a government contract is once you work, once your product, your service benefits the government that you got the contract from, well, they look for ways to expand your service because they'd rather have one person to deal with than 50 different vendors, right? Like a government has like 50 different vendors, private vendors, right? One for the DMV, one for the Department of Agriculture, one for the, whatever you got, whatever, the department of this, department of that, right? And they've all got private sector contracts. Yeah, so you want to deal with one, right? Trust me. That's how it works with the government, right? And so when you get a government contract, if you can prove yourself that your product and your service is valuable to them, well, they look for other ways to implement your whatever it is you got. So in this case, Tezos, so California, they're using it now, and over the next little while, they're going to look, and does this work? Okay, and California is going to ask, how else can we deploy the Tezos blockchain? Maybe home titles, right? This is for car titles. DMV is the Department of Motor Vehicles. So for my overseas viewers, that's your car, the agency you go to here in America when you get a car, right? To get your driver's license, to get your license plates and all your driver stuff, right? The tags and all that. That's what DMV means. Sorry. Yeah. So for viewers overseas, DMV is your Department of Motor Vehicles, your car. And so, if California is going to use them at the DMV, well, to handle car titles, well, what's to stop them from maybe going to their, let's handle property titles with it. Yeah. You know how much I love blockchain and property titles. Guys and girls, we've talked about this with the Indians and the how they do them, and it would be better if they're on blockchain. And so, what's to stop them from doing that? Nothing. And that's what's beautiful about getting a government contract. All right, I know I've been preaching about government contract, but for you Tezos hodlers, I want you to really be happy about this, because also remember this: California, the state of California, if it were a country, would be the 5th largest economy in the world. Remember that. The state of California, by itself, if they decided, fuck America, we're going to be our own country, they're the 5th largest economy in the world. And so, Tezos hodlers, there's a lot of chicken to eat out of that, to get, to serve up for those guys over there. So, this is a big win for Tezos hodlers. And all right, let's proceed. Let me get a little sip of water, and we shall proceed. So, the Department of Motor Vehicles of California, 5th largest economy in the world, is running a project to digitize all of its titles. Look, and put them on a blockchain. How many titles are they gonna digitize? All of them, and put them on a blockchain. The project will use the look bang, bang, bang. Tezos blockchain. Tezos hodlers? Yes. And I want you Tezos hodlers to understand. The California economy is the 5th largest in the world. So it's as if you got a blockchain. Sorry. My brain's. Hold on. It's as if you got a government contract from the 5th largest country on earth. Think of it that way, right? Not just a state, but the 5th largest economy in the world. And has the assistance of Oxhead Alpha, a crypto dev company, aims to allow users to transfer titles as NFTs in the future. Oh, they're going to NFT them. Bang! I told you guys. Fucking NFT your house, NFT your car, NFT your boat, your plane. Oh, yeah. Right? And then when you sell it, the boat, the plane, then you give the NFT to the other person, right? And it's on the blockchain. No one can lie about it. No one can lie about ownership, right? You know, there's scams in America where people sell houses to other people. It's not even their house. Yeah, and people pay for that. Buy a house that's not even the owner's, the person who said that they owned its house. Well, especially rent, especially with rent. Like, people scam like that. Anyways, though, innovation comes to the DMV in California. The Department of Motor Vehicles in California is working to bring innovation to its tasks by decentralizing its functions. One second. The institution is currently in the process of moving all of its registered titles to the blockchain. According to Ajay Gupta, the chief digital officer of the DMV in the state, the project, which started back in 2020 and stopped progress due to the pandemic, will produce a shadow ledger of all of the vehicle titles in the state to modernize its registry and operations. The new system will be established on top of the look, bang, 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 Tezos blockchain. Are we built in partnership with Alpha, blah, blah, crypto development company? Yes. Tezos, did I just read that? Sounds like I just read again. The system will be managed by the DMV in a privately managed instance of the Tezos blockchain, which is already running with node validating operations, Fortune Crypto reports. So, title transfers on the blockchain. The DMV of California hopes to finalize the setup of the system in the next 3 months. Look! And start building apps that offer various functionalities for customers. Oh, this will be interesting. I know we have some brothers that are from Cali. So look out for this in the next 3 months and tell us how it works and stuff. I know we got some in the chat room. One of the touted benefits of having a digitized, persistent registry is that vehicles sold as lemons, meaning they were sold with significant defects, will remain registered as such, protecting future buyers. Exactly. Someone can't get a car that's all thrashed, just fix the outside and tell you, oh, it's a perfectly good car. No. So this is not possible with the current system, which allows cars registered in other states to be sold without this designation. So another application of the system will be to link it with similar systems from other states to build a global registry of cars. Look, in the country. But this would depend on how interested other areas might be in implementing a blockchain system. Exactly. You know how America is. Each state is kind of its own country. So California might be doing this, but it doesn't mean other states around the country are necessarily going to be like, yeah, good idea. Let's use Tezos and do it, right? So, but it doesn't mean they won't. It's a copycat world. I mean, I've told you a million times. It's a copycat world. When something works over there, look, let's do it over here, right? So good for Tezos, good for Tezos. Well, in blockchain in general. So one of the most significant applications projected is to allow customers to transfer title as non-fungible tokens using a consumer app managed by the DMV, given that the users comply with all the requirements to do so. This kind of functionality is on the horizon, per Gupta's statement. However, he did not give a time frame for the launch of this feature. So your title is going to be on the blockchain. As far as being an NFT, well, that might take some time, but the point is, bang, your title of your car and the condition of the car is going to be on for California cars, are going to be on an immutable blockchain. So you can't sell a busted up car, just put a paint job on it and sell it as a good one, right? So this is great. This is great. And, I'm not going to repeat it, but I mean, just if you work one place, a government will use you in other places. Like I said, the way I look at this, if I'm a Tezos holder, I'm thinking home titles are next. Of course. Titles on the house. Titles on any property, whether it's residential or commercial property. Titles on property. Let's forget the word house. Titles on property. Anyways, Tezos hodlers, when that happens, I'll be here to tell you. But for now, you got the DMV government contract, 5th largest economy in the world. Bang! Yes. Let's proceed. Tezos hodlers, feeling good about yourselves today, as you should be. Because remember, when the moss does come and the analysts see that, well, they know you've got some chicken. You're going to be rich. Look, so revolutionizing trust in data, IOTA's Alvarium project gains momentum and attracts global consortiums. My brain kind of froze right there. That's pretty funny. IOTA, Intel, and Dell's Alvarium project focuses on providing trustworthy data for business critical functions. So this is bang, enterprise level shit. The project has completed a pilot integration of the data confidence fabric for digital MRV integration. Alvarium progress update. So since its launch last year, the Alvarium project, a collaboration between IOTA, Intel, and Dell, so brand name Fortune 500 companies, has been relatively quiet. Of course, they don't want to tell their competitors what they're up to. You don't want to let the other guy build what you're building. So their last social media activity on Twitter was on October 12th, 2021, announcing the addition of the Linux Foundation into the consortium. So the Alvarium project aims to provide modern industries with trustworthy data for business critical functions. So real-world use case. In a post this year, the IOTA Foundation demonstrated a real-world use case for the project. The team suggested that the Alvarium project could reduce friction by measuring the trustworthiness of data involved in vaccine rollouts. By managing the provenance of vaccines and tracking vaccine distribution data, the Alvarium project could effectively streamline this process. Steve Todd, fellow at Dell Technologies, stated that data confidence is needed to manage data at scale, creating systems of trust so users at all levels understand the terms of use. He emphasized that Project Alvarium would create this transparency and that more companies integrating it into their processes would lead to future without data ambiguity. So recent development. All right, hold on. How much have we got here? All right, let's read it. Recent development and future plans. So because it's not really, it's just, I think we're done with the story here. It's just saying that they've got this new product and they're rolling it out, right? Finally. All right, let's move on, though. Let's move on, guys. So, but IOTA hodlers, bang, data integrity is a big deal. In other words, a hacker can't inject data onto your network if all the networks, all the networks within the network, so network of networks, if all the networks know that they can trust that data. And that's what IOTA is doing here, right? So I'll just keep it simple. Let's just move on. Bang! Decentralized exchange, DMX, votes to use Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue to use their low latency oracles. Look. Bang. Bang. 3-piece chicken. Bang. Chainlink always gets a 3-piece. Dang on it. It's a good thing I don't give them a 10-piece. They deserve it. So what Chainlink exec said, the oracles will improve GMX's security by providing a more strong degree of tamper resistance when setting user trades. Yes. Look. So Chainlink low latency oracles will integrate with the decentralized exchange DEX GMX following a successful governance proposal that sought to provide more granular real-time market data to GMX version 2. Exactly, that's what That's what Chainlink's all about. A blockchain does not create data. Right? They don't create data. A blockchain just, it's a ledger. Well, you know what a ledger is? It's a record of transactions. That's it. But, so if you want data on your blockchain, you need what's called an oracle. Yes. And that's what Chainlink is. And Chainlink is the master oracle. All right, so the master, they do over 95% of all DeFi price feeds, real-time price feeds. What we just read about here, it said, what did it say? What is it? Right? They want granular real-time price feeds. In other words, down to the second, the nanosecond price feeds. Anyways, so voting ended, and that's what Chainlink provides. All right, so voting ended on April 20, and sorry. And Chainlink provides data to your blockchain, right? And so you have to think about this. What I like to think about Chainlink is when we have smart cities and stuff, we're going to need weather data. You're going to need emissions data, all sorts of stuff. And Chainlink will be able to provide that to your blockchain. To the blockchain, especially for smart cities. That's what I'm really waiting for. This distributed, what they're doing now is cool, but wait till we get smart cities. They're really going to fuck shit up. All right, so though, voting ended on April 25th at 12, blah, 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 and over 96% of GMX token holders were voted in favor of the proposal. So the new Chainlink oracles, which were built with the input of GMX core contributors, were brought in to improve upon the functionality of perpetual DEXs and price-sensitive trading on GMX, right? Price-sensitive. That's why you need it in real time, right? Because the price now is not the price 5 seconds from now, right? I'm a currency trader. Yeah, well, the price when I say bang is not the price bang when I just said bang the second time. And so you need to have real-time pricing, and that's what Chainlink is going to provide. So in addition, the low-latency oracles are set to strengthen security, further decentralize the protocol, and improve upon the user experience, John Eade, the head of integration at Chainlink's lab, said. So while these new oracles utilize the same oracle node operators and data aggregation mechanisms used in existing Chainlink reference feeds, Eade explained that the new oracles extract data at a higher frequency. Right, so you get bang, 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 times faster. Right, like I'm a Forex trader, so I need to know the exact price of the euro right now, fuckstick. Right, not 5 seconds from now, not 10 seconds, not a minute from now. I need to know the price right now. And so this data will have, bang, high frequency. In other words, you're going to have real-time data. So the new Chainlink low-latency oracles will utilize the same oracle nodes, operators, and multi-layer data aggregation mechanisms currently deployed in existing Chainlink reference feeds, but operate via a pull-based mechanism to meet the speed requirements of DeFi derivatives. Yeah. Okay. Derivatives market. Eade explained the strength and security will come from the low-latency oracles, providing a strong degree of tamper resistance when settling user trades. Another Twitter, all right, some guy tweeted about it. We don't give a fuck about some idiot tweeting about something. So a beta version of the GMX tailored low latency oracle feeds, which has been in the works since 2022, are now available on the Arbitrum testnet. In return for the service, Chainlink will receive 1.2% of protocol fees generated by the low latency oracles. Bang! That's what I've always wondered. How does Chainlink get paid? Right? I want you all to remember this. These are just companies. Right? VeChain, Chainlink, Ripple, whatever, Morpheus, all of them. These are just companies. Yeah, and the blockchain is the product. That's all it is. Don't get razzle-dazzled by the fact that it's a coin or a token. Yeah, that's just the stock of the company. But the product itself is just that blockchain. And I always wondered, whenever I read an onboarding to you guys, I always wish they would tell us, well, what's the deal? Right? Like when we read about stocks, I'm not a stock market guy, but when you watch Bloomberg or whatever, and they say, Microsoft partners with blah, blah, blah company. they tell you the terms of the deal, right? Microsoft's going to pay them for licensing, or Microsoft's going to pay them a flat fee of blah, 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 or blah, 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 right? And so that's what we're going to need to see, not only quarterly earnings from these distributed ledger technology services providers, but we're going to need to know the terms of the deals that they make, right? Like VeChain is the most transparent. We've been reading about them since the beginning of this channel, right? And they tell us the terms of the deal, like the Walmart deal they got. Yeah, 60% of Walmart products are going to use it. I don't remember what the charge. It was like something like 0.0000001 VeChain per scan of the pork chop or something. I don't remember what it was, but right, I want to hear the terms of these deals. And so this is the one. So in return for service, remember, Chainlink ain't doing this for free. None of these companies are doing this for free. These tech nerds that build this shit, well, they got to feed their families, right? I hate that when people think of crypto, they just think it's kind of magical. Like, just these guys are just doing this out of the goodness of their heart. That might be in the world of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah, but the rest of these are companies. Straight LLCs, motherfuckers. Right? They're here for straight cash, homie. All right? So remember that. And so this is a great way to look at how they're doing it. And they're going to get 1.2% of the protocol fees generated by the low latency. So that's how they're going to get paid in, like it says here, in return for the service. All right? Chainlink ain't fucking free. They're coming to the rescue. And believe me, you'll thank Chainlink. Oh, thank you, Mr. Chainlink. Thank you so much. You put data on our blockchain. Yeah, Mr. Chainlink goes, yeah? You're not going to be thanking me, kid, when you see the bill on this motherfucker. When I give you the invoice. Look. Anyways, protocol fees include the fees paid by users from margin trading in addition to standard borrow fees and swap fees. So they're going to get 1.2% of all that shit. He stated that Chainlink would continue to refine its Oracle services to GMX as the protocol continues to expand and evolve. So it appears as though GMX isn't the first perpetual DAX to get on board with the new types of Oracle, though. We already know this, though. All right. What's going on here? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this arbitrarium, so native. All right, blah, blah, blah. We read that shit. All right, so look, Chainlink hodlers. So amazing. Chainlink to the rescue. Look. Oh, my son, you've got a blockchain. No data on it, and it's such a pain. You need low latency, and you're sad and blue. Don't worry, son. Call Chainlink. Bang! Look, they'll come to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Low latency to the rescue. With Chainlink, it's always to the rescue. All right, Chainlink hodlers. Bang! And what was so good about that article is it shows us how they get paid. They're going to get 1.2% of all those different little fees that this GMX DEX is going to, right? They're going to get a 1.2% of the protocol fees paid by the users from their margin trading in addition to borrowing fees and swap fees. So, right? So that's how they're getting paid. Like, you ever wonder, like, how do these companies get paid? Right? Which is what you should be asking. Well, how do you get paid? We know you have an onboarding, but what are the terms of the agreement? And so that's good to see. And those are the things that we're going to start seeing soon. In terms of from the European Union, what I'm about to read to you from China, when the Americans come on board the British, we're going to get to know, well, what the deals are, right? Right? Like Ripple, this company Ripple, XRP, they said that they had a big deal with MoneyGram, right? And they said MoneyGram is using us around the world, which was a lie. And it turned out when MoneyGram had to file their SEC filings, actually, MoneyGram did not pay Ripple to use it. Ripple paid MoneyGram $61 million in what's called an inducement. In other words, we're going to pay you $61 million, and we want you to lie to people and tell them that you're using our product. Now, that's scummy that MoneyGram took the money. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Ripple rolls, right? They fake it till they make it, and they haven't made it yet. I thought they were going to be the Swift killer. But that's the kind of information we want to know. The reason Ripple got away with that back in 2018 and 19 is because there's no rules saying that they have to disclose that, right? MoneyGram had to disclose it in 2019. That's how we found out that nobody was using Ripple. Well, MoneyGram wasn't using Ripple. Nobody does use Ripple. What is that thing called again? X-Rapid, some bullshit? Yeah, no one uses that. The Swift killer. Right? And that's what we want to see. We want to see the terms of the deals that these crypto companies are making. When VeChain makes a deal with Walmart, VeChain told us what the deal was. 60% of Walmart products are going to be on our blockchain. Walmart's going to pay, blah, 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 per transaction. You know, when the customer scans it, right? And they bought the things called the BTHOs, right? And all that, right? And so that's what we want to see. We want to see the deals that these guys make. We don't want to just hear about them, but we want to know the terms of the deal. All right. I'm not going to harp on it anymore. I believe I've killed you enough with that. All right, so let's move on to the next story. Hong Kong security regulator to issue crypto license guidelines in May. Bang! So we are in the middle of May. Well, we're not in the middle. We're in May now. Q1 of May. First week of May just ended. Q1 May. Whoops, excuse me. And so the reason this is so important is, obviously, you know that Hong Kong is controlled by China. And China is controlled by, the Communist Party of China, which is controlled by Xi Jinping. All right? And so when the Hong Kong regulators are going to give crypto, opening up to crypto, that means China is opening up to crypto. Oh, well, if you don't know about China, let me tell you something. China has 1 in every 5 people on Earth are Chinese. 1 in every 5 people on Earth are Chinese. Yeah. 1 in 5 people on Earth are Indian. Yeah, do you know? China has 1.4 billion citizens. India just took them over last week, but it's about 1.4 billion as well. In other words, 40% of Earth, 40% of planet Earth are either Indian or Chinese. Yeah, the rest of us, the whites, the blacks, we're just sprinkled in. We're just sprinkled in as a garnish. If Earth was a sundae, a banana split, here in America, it's a banana split. It's a sundae. Yeah, well, India and China would be the lumps of ice cream you get, right? You take a banana, you split it, and then you put like 3-4 chunks of ice cream in it. And then you sprinkle stuff on top, chocolate sauce or sprinkles or whatever you want. So if Earth was a sundae, a banana split, China, India would be the ice cream. The rest of us, we're just the sprinkles on top. We're just the sprinkles on top. I mean, they should both get together and just rule the world. We couldn't stop them if we wanted to. They have too many people. If they literally put a gun in every person's hand and just said, let's just fucking you couldn't stop them. We don't have enough weapons for that. Anyway, though, that's a different thing. But let's just get back to crypto now. Look, I got apocalyptic there. Let's just get back to crypto. So, Hong Kong means China. China means 1.4 billion people, a lot of money. And the Chinese, it's hard for the wealthy in China to invest their money, right? That's why they buy all those properties overseas in Canada and America and Europe, because they're not allowed to invest in stuff in China. I mean, you get it, right? They're not allowed. China doesn't, allow that kind of stuff like here. All right, so let's move on. The Hong Kong Securities Futures Commission is reportedly set to release cryptocurrency exchange licensing guidelines next month. Bang! this month. It's May now. This is an old story. The plans were reported on April 27th, which cited comments from the SFC CEO, Julia Lung. So she's the SFC's mouthpiece, and, well, she's the mouthpiece for the Communist Party. When they say they're going to do it, well, it's not like here in America or in Europe where you argue about stuff. The Communist Party says this is it, and that's it, right? Which is good sometimes, right? So the incoming guidelines will provide support to crypto trading platforms that will be able to offer trading services to retail investors. Look, when? Bang! June 1st. Bang! 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 What does that mean, Shomari? Why are you banging that? That means June 1st, China is online, fuckstick. Look, that means that bang for the retailers come online in June 1st. Yeah, and the Chinese don't fuck around. When they say June 1st, well, it's going to be June 1st. Right? It's not like America. It's not like Europe. Yeah, soon. Fuck all that. Xi Jinping says June it is, fucker. That's how it rolls, right? Bang, there's no arguing. There's no debate in Congress. Right? There's no hearings. Fuck it. They don't have all this time-wasting crap. She says it, it's done. And so, your wish is my commands, Mr. President. And so, Lung said, and that's what's great for us. That's 1.4 billion. Because I was wondering at first, like, is this just going to be for the big institutional guys? Because usually they get favored, right? Countries allow big institutional guys to do stuff that you don't allow retailers to do. Because retailers will get eaten up, right? So you got to protect the retailers. They're not that smart. So you got to protect them, right? You can't let a retailer join a hedge fund. A hedge fund guy will just fucking take all their money, right? But whereas rich people are allowed to join hedge funds, yeah, because the hedge fund master knows if you steal their money, they're going to sue you and get it back, right? So, you can't just let it go crazy. But here it is. Bang! For retail investors on June 1st. Who are the retail investors? 1.4 billion Chinese people. So look, Lung said the consultation process on the licensing regime received over 150 responses from interested parties, according to Bloomberg. Anti-money laundering and know your client regulatory requirements were some of the key considerations made in the February 20 report that Lung was presumably referring to. So, you all know AML KYC, that's Fat F compliance. In other words, how are we going to make sure that this is Fat F compliant? If you're new to this channel, Fat F is FATF, the Financial Action Task Force. That's what all the governments in the world have to abide by. All of them. All of them. America too. All of them. No one gets to cheat. And it's so powerful. Even Venezuela is Fat F compliant. Even Iran is Fat F compliant, okay? That's the level. China is Fat F compliant. If you're not Fat F compliant, you're blacklisted sort of from the global financial system. And so every country, including America, you know what I'm saying? We run everything. Yeah. Fat F runs everything. Well, in terms of transactions and stuff like that. Anyway, so while confirmation awaits for most prospective virtual asset service providers, licensees, some trading platforms have already begun offering crypto-related services to investors under the SFC supervision. See how it is? China doesn't fuck around. It's all supervised. It's all regulated. Let me get a quick sip. And this is part of why I told you guys, August, September, okay? August, September, get ready to start. As long as America doesn't default on its, well, not America, Republicans don't force America to default on their debt, oh my gosh, by August, September, guys, our crypto is going to be flying. The Chinese will be on board. The Europeans will be on board with their investment vehicles. If you don't know what an investment vehicle is, go back to the last show before this one. And I preach about it. Probably too much, but at least you'll get your mind right, all right? And so, August, September, as long as America doesn't default on the debt, or Russia blow off a nuke, or China invade Taiwan. Those are the three threats, right? In terms of financially, the three threats, the trifecta of fuck. We already went through a trifecta of fuckery last year, but there's a new trifecta of fuckery. It's America. This is the biggest piece of the fuckery, defaulting on the debt. In other words, we'll be in a Great Depression. Believe me, just cash out your crypto and forget about it. Or Russia blowing off a nuke in the Ukraine war. Yeah, that'll give us some pain. That'll give us some pain. But it won't be the end of the world. Or China invading Taiwan. That'll be a real motherfucker, though. Because China could do shit like, all right, well, we're not going to export anything to your countries. Right? All our products come from China. China could just say, yeah, we're not going to let anything leave. All right, we're not going to let any of the iPhones leave. Anyway, we don't want to talk about all that kind of stuff. But that's the trifecta of threats right now. But as long as we can get through those by August, September, look. Oh, yeah. Your portfolio is going to be looking real nice. All right. So where are we here? Licensed trading platforms already. Yeah, they've already started, right? But they've started under the SFC supervision. So, those are probably favorable Communist Party members who get to open their platforms first. A little corruption in China. There's still some corruption going on over there. So anyways, though, OSL and Hashkey Group are amongst the few trading platforms that already received licenses. Yeah. Right? So they already received their licenses. Yeah. Why? Whoever runs these two companies, those are insiders of the Communist Party. I guarantee you that. Why'd you get yours early? Oh, well, because I know someone. In China, there's something called guanxi. Guanxi. Google it. Guanxi. Guanxi. When you have guanxi in China, wow, you can do anything. As long as you have guanxi with the higher ups. Yeah, Google that. I know, and you just Googled it and you came back and you're like, how'd this motherfucker know? Look, I'm a master. Anyways, despite Hong Kong's ambition to become the next crypto hub, not every trading platform has chosen to stick around for the long haul. BitGet, a crypto exchange with 1.4 trillion assets in reserve, announced on April 24th that it will cease offering services to its Hong Kong customers when the regime takes effect. Oh, well, I know why. Why wouldn't you want to offer services? Yeah, because you're scamming. That's a scam artist thing. If I have $1.4 trillion under management or assets in reserve, and I'm a legitimate organization, I'm not going to leave Hong Kong. I'm going to be like, fuck yeah, I'm about to take over fucking China. So if you got any money on BitGet, I suggest you get it out of there. I suggest you get it out of there quickly. Anyways, though, so here comes the Chinese. Look, buy, buy, buy. Yes. I can't emphasize enough. And if you don't know how China works, it's a communist party. It's a one-party system. When they say something, it's it. That's it. There's no, is someone not going to vote for it or something like you're in America or you're in Europe, like, is it going to get the votes? The votes have already been made. That's why it's starting. The votes, and only one vote matters, Xi Jinping. Well, more than that. He's got people around him and stuff too, but all right, so bang, we got 1.4 billion Chinese coming online. What'd they say? Look, retailers. Where was that? Where was it? Bang, June 1st. And some insider Communist Party members, well, they got lucky. Not lucky, you know how it goes. A little corruption. They've already received their licenses from the SFC. Bang! So here come the Chinese guys. So that's what I tell you. June, July, August, September. Get ready. All right, so let's go to the shout-outs. Bang! We got to do it from here because I've just been talking about other shit. All right. Addicted to Crypto, love you brother, see brother. Bang! J Will, love you brother, see brother. Original. Bang! Brutus Bruiser. Bang! Deepak. Bang! Adam. Bang! Oh. There we go. All right, so not everybody, only the people who talk to us on the chat room. Adam, look, bang, abundantly me. You guys know, I think he passed away. If you haven't, love your brother, see your brother. Talk to me, brother. I've called you a few times. Bang. Just a crypto guy, love your brother, bang. All right, let's move on. Dill Duran, love your brother, bang. Black Man Chris, love your brother, bang. Dragon Ball Super, bang. Sir Raw Charles, bang. Radster, holding down the insurance scene in Eastern Europe. Love your brother, see your brother, bang. No more Bengals jersey? Yes. I'm assuming you'll be sporting that in September, though, when the season starts. Oh, yeah. Let's see, brother. The guy's a Cincinnati Bengals fan. Bang! Never met one before this guy. Super huge. Larry for the Zebra, though. Bang! Robbie Hardaway, my brother for the multiverse. Yes. Larry for the Zebra, though. Bang! Holding that chicken. Patty Carpenter, love your girl, see your girl. Bang! Couscous Heath. Bang! Kenneth, love for the Zebra, though. Bang! I know I keep saying it, but we got to go for a fucking drink one day. Melvin, he lives here in the same city. Melvin K, lover of the Zebra, the bang! Mayor of Maddox, bang! Sunny Bee, Spy Lady. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's wet. You figured out the whole stuff that was going on there. And hope you're feeling better and just being more upbeat now and good. It was good to see you in the chat room. We all love you. We're all rooting for you. Sunny Bee, Spy Lady, love you, lady, see you, lady. Bang! So 2-piece chicken even. Bang! You get a 2-piece. Love you, lady. Bang! That was a 3-piece. Yeah, she got away with a 3-piece there. She got away with a 3-piece. I put the 2 on the wrong time. Chiefy Vizo, my brother from the Pasquiyaki tribe. Lover of the sea brother. Bang! Deborah. This lady here. Man, look, Deborah. Like I said, I told you in the chat room yesterday, or right, whenever you're watching this, it was probably yesterday. I don't mind if you don't talk to us. I like that you're in our chat room. You're like a little mystery girl. I'm like, oh, who's this little mystery lady? So you don't have to talk to us. But I did answer you. I said, hey, you could have at least just put a thumbs up. You see what I'm saying? Like, have a little respect. Just put like a thumbs up. Right? You don't have to talk to us. You don't have to type. But just be like, when I said to you, as long as you come to Noah Fest and reveal yourself, you could have at least been like, bang, thumbs up. I will. Yes. We love you, Deborah, though. All of us do. Oh, I guess I could just follow you and see. But that'd ruin the mystery. If I followed you on Twitter, if I looked at you, it would ruin the mystery of you. So I'm not going to look at you. But, Deborah, just at least a thumbs up. All right, Deborah, mystery lady. She exists. She's real. She's not real, Shomari. Trust me. Say her name 3 times in the mirror, fucksticks. You see how real she really is. All right, Deborah. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bang. I'm breathing. Look. I'm breathing. Michelle. Yeah, let's go. Michelle. My son. This is Van Breenen's mom. So if you don't know about Van Breenen, this guy, he lives in his mother's basement. You see that cat? That's his only friend. Now, I know what you're saying to me, but he has a wife and a son. Yeah. But not during crypto time, he doesn't. During crypto time, it's him, the cat, the basement. They ain't fucking around. Not around those parts. Not around those parts, they ain't. And he said he ain't coming out of the basement till he's rich. Okay? He ain't coming out of the basement till he's rich. So look, his mama asks him, Michelle, my son, my only son, the light in my eyes, the stars in my heart, the fruit of my womb. Michelle, you sit down day all these stairs. Sorry, I'm a little drunk. You sit all day downstairs, clicking and clacking on that computer. Sometimes you're laughing. Sometimes I hear you crying. He cries when the dips. No, he laughs when the dips. Look, sometimes I hear you crying, Michelle. Are you okay? Michelle, your wife has not seen you in 5 years now. Your son is a grown man. Your son is a grown man now, Michelle. Michelle? And everybody wants to know just one thing, Michelle. Michelle, my son, what are you doing downstairs, Michelle? Yeah, Michelle doesn't fuck around, though. This motherfucker's hardcore. He's actually probably the most hardcore of all of us. He says, look, woman, leave me. You know nothing of these things. Mama, look. California DMV is putting titles on the Tezos now, woman. Look. Mama, look. IOTA has a consortium, a global consortium now, mama, for data integrity, woman. Do you not know what this is? The importance of it all? Look, woman. Look, woman. Look, woman. Distributed Exchange GMX is using Chainlink now. They have come to Xerox you. One more time, woman. One more time. And look. Mama, what do you know about Hong Kong? You don't know nothing about these things. That is Xi Jinping, woman. He said the crypto is ready in China now. Look, in China, woman. 1.4 billion Chinese, woman. You ask me, what am I doing downstairs, woman? I am investing in the cryptocurrency. Now, leave me, woman. Bang. Daggone right. Daggone right. Investing in the bang. Bang. Cryptocurrency. That's how Michelle rolls. He lives in the basement of his mother's house. Yeah. Yeah, just a crypto creature. He's like a crypto creature down there. His mom doesn't understand. How could she? How could she? She doesn't get it, but she'll be happy when he buys, when he pays off the house and everything. So look, Van Brienen, bang, and Kitty Van Brienen, bang. Love you guys. See you guys. Bang. All right, let's move on. Look. Lorna Holland Downs. Look, fucksticks. You better get the chicken. Because Lorna's getting it all. Look at it. She's got it all. Holy fuck. What a portfolio is that? That is such a murderous. Every time I look at it, I'm just, as an investor, just, not to be rude, but just kind of gives you a hard on, right? You're just like, fucking daggone this woman here. All right, Lorna. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang. Oh, she's taking it all. Quartz Crystal. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang. Get that Forex, girl. Bang. And don't be discouraged. I'm having a hard time, too. Trust me. So if I'm having a hard time, don't worry about it. Just chill. Jen Gerard, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Elise, our girl from Wales. VET Master. Bang. Edwin, the original. The official mascot of CB News. Look. The Shih Tzu Master. Crazy Edwin. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Bria. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang. Crypto Pimp. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Miguel J. started his account just to follow me. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. And he did. Look, it says, only made this account to follow the best show in the multiverse. Well, you all know who that is, don't you? Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Slappy. Bang. Holding on his shirt and see the Great White North. One of my miscreants, and you can refer to him. Oh, he changed it? Funded Scientician fellas. Okay. Now oh, there it is. Him and it. You can refer to him as him or it. He'll respond. Holding down the Canadian insurgency. Love you, the zebra, though. Bang! NAFO Master. All right. Universal Misanthrope. Holding down insurgency. Central Europe. There with the zebra, though. Bang! Head of security. CB News Security. Bang! And the Grill Master. Holy fuck. It's in my memory to this day. He made a rack of ribs. Like, I'm a rib master. There's no piece of meat on an animal that I love more than putting my hand on one side of the rib, the other side, and putting it to my face like a fucking savage. Ribs, beef ribs, pork ribs, ox ribs. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. Deer rib, moose ribs. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Like a savage. And this motherfucker here, he made a thing of ribs one day. It stays with me in my heart. For real. Yeah, it's in my heart. They were just perfect. You know when you make perfect ribs? When the meat shrinks and there's a little bones at the end, right? The little handles. That's when you know you've made the ribs right. Right? When the meat shrinks and you got the rib handles. Fuck, he did this one. Anyways, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm almost excited about those ribs as I am about my portfolio. Larry with the Zebra, though. Bang! Yeah, going right. Andrew Richard, the Enforcer. Let's do it. Look! Well, there's nothing to do now because the market's all right. But look, if you're a little weekend, don't fuck around and have Richard come for you. He'll come get you. You thinking of selling? He'll smack you. Settle down. What are you doing? Mr. Richard, Bitcoin's going between 27 and 30 for the past 6 months now. I'm getting afraid it might go down a bit. Settle down, miscreant. Huddle. I'm sorry, Mr. Richard. I just settle down. Say it. Say what, Mr. Richard? You know what to say. I know, but say it. Hodl, say it. The juice is worth the squeeze. Say it louder. The juice is worth the squeeze. He's getting abusive tonight. Say it louder, you daggone miscreant. The juice is worth the squeeze, Mr. Richard. Yell it. The juice is worth the squeeze, Mr. Richard. You daggone right it is. You daggone right. You're going to daggone hodl and you're going to settle down. You're going to settle the fuck down. Yes, Mr. Richard. Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Daggone right. You didn't know what you were thinking. You didn't think I was going to find out what you're up to? He's the enforcer. He knows, like the cops. They know what you're doing. Actually, they don't, but Richard does, though. Richard, he knows. He can hear a Ledger Nano hooking up to the USB cord of a laptop from 100 miles away. He'll get you. Well, sorry, that's Misanthrope. Where's Richard? There he is. And he'll get you. And he'll tell you right there. Look. Say it. The juice is worth the squeeze. You daggone right it is. Larry with the Zebra, brother. Bang! The enforcer. Airdropper. Airdropper, you. Oh, first I got to bang, hook, bang, hook, bang. Holy, you almost got away there. You almost got away. Fucking bang, 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 bang. Just because I forgot. And he's holding down the chicken. Yes, airdropper. He's a killer. Stock market boy, stock killer. So, you know, you have pity on those kind of guys. You have pity on them. You got to watch the paint dry. They got to spend $1 million to make $10. Look. You know, it's like your retarded cousin. You know, you treat him nice. I'm just kidding, 007. I'm seriously just kidding. I didn't mean to be rude. And you know I'm not rude. You know I know you're a killer, so. All right, brother. So he got the chick around these parts. Bang! And he's a killer. And he makes money. People actually give him money to trade for them. So that's what I mean by a killer. Like, you know, I'm a killer. People want to give me their money, so I trade it for them, right? I don't do it, but he actually does it. And so to me, it's too much of a responsibility. I'd get a little nervous, but he does it. And so that's why I have true and utter respect for a fellow master. And he's actually more of a master because he knows all that I know, but he actually takes other people's money and trades it for them. And so that takes bravery and balls. And so I love the guy. Larry with the Zebra. Bang! All right. BDM, connecting the dots. Larry with the Zebra. Bang! If I had a hedge fund, Benjamin would be my fucking head of analysts. I'll tell you right now, if I had a hedge fund, it would go like this. It would go like this. Benjamin would be my head analyst. He'd run our analysis team. Airdrop out would be my trading desk master, my trading desk manager. And if anyone fucked us over, well, we'd send Retrade. We'd send Retrade in to show them we mean business. You know what I'm saying? All right, enough. Grudgeable, there with the sea brother. Bang. Kyle Ruiz, Larry with the sea brother. Bang. Dino Jankovic, still haven't brought me on a job, but I love you anyway. Bang. Creator of Noah Fest. Bitcoin Kong. Wow. Lever with the sea brother. Bang. Bring us the piggy we get. Bang. Kong, he's the master of the piggy we get. Wow. Right, when you're in a war. Right, you're in a war. Oh, man, I wish I had a piggy wiggy to show people. Right? When it's the last resort, it's like a nuclear bomb. Bring out the piggy. Right, and Kong unleashes the piggy on the enemy. Oh, yeah. Well, then they know now they fucking know. They got piggied. All right. Stefan, Lever with the zebra, the bang. Native Warrior, love you by the zebra, the bang. Adam, love you by the zebra, the bang. Big Time Burger, are you still alive? Bang. I met that guy. He came and visited in South Beach. WM, bang. Deep Entertainment, look. Soul Brother. Love you by the zebra, the bang. Crypto Lead. Love you by the zebra, the bang. Nvidium, always stealing a 2-piece chicken. Bang. But he deserves it because he puts out all that information. All right, let's get back to the daggone Death Star. Look. Bang. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we had a great show for you today. Yes, of course we did. That's how it goes. You got served that chicken, so 3 nice onboardings and the Chinese coming. It doesn't get better than that. All right, a nice Sunday afternoon. Or you're probably watching this by Monday now. Oh, it actually is Monday. It's 1:12 a.m. already. But anyway, look, a great way to start your week. forget the weekend talk. So for this is for you at work. When you're going to work today, a great way to start your work week. Yeah, your crypto's online and China's coming. Bang. Let's start the work week and let's go over this. So the California DMV to put titles on Tezos. And so, it's quite simple. I mean, California, if it were a country all by itself, you'd be the 5th largest economy in the world. Just saying. And for Tezos, getting a government contract, I mean, I've told you guys about government contracts. First of all, the first contract you get never ends. But then they look for ways to hey, how can we deploy this in other parts so that we have one point of contact, right? They don't want to have a million vendors doing stuff. You want to streamline the vendors you use and try to have a single point of contact, right? In other words, the California government might put, like I said, I think the next thing would be property titles on Tezos, right? So you have a single point of contact. And this is great for Tezos hodlers. And you all know the masters are arriving. They have what's called analysts. And when analysts see government contract from California, 5th largest economy on earth, wow. I mean, and let's get real. This can be replicated everywhere. I mean, the world is I've said it on this channel before, it's a copycat world we live in, right? If I'm the governor of a state and I see the governor of a state did something over there and it's working, well, I do it in my state and pretend like it was my idea. Hey, citizens of Ohio, I'm going to put all your stuff on the blockchain. Yeah, make it look like it was my idea, right? They all do that, right? They just steal each other's good ideas, right? And so I guess I am saying for Tezos hodlers, sky could be the limit. I mean, and this is just America. I mean, the Europeans, I mean, it's a copycat world. It's a copycat world. That's why things are so similar around the world, right? It's because they're all copying each other. what works and not. I mean, depending on the country you live in. But so Tezos hodlers, bang. All right, IOTA attracts a global consortium, and so data integrity. In other words, knowing where the data is coming from in a verifiable manner, right? That's what this is sort of back end. Well, not sort of. This is big time back end stuff. In other words, if a transaction comes through on my servers, I want to know that it came from a trusted party, right? Not some hacker diverting money to some Swiss bank account or some offshore account, right? I mean, that's the way I know of it. I told you I used to be a hacker, so I know how we used to do that to people. We do what's called data injection, packet injection. We'd create packets and inject it onto the network, right? And it would look like it's coming from a trusted party because we could tailor packets that it would look like it's coming from XYZ IP address when really it was just us sending it. And so, but the computer on the company's end would think it's getting the right, it's getting requests from a trusted server, and then it would give us all the information, which was wrong for it to do. Well, with IOTA, that's not going to fucking happen. That's not going to happen anymore. And so, just another onboarding for IOTA. Well, it's a consortium, so this is huge. This is going, the European Union is really using IOTA heavily. Let me just tell you that. I'll put it this way. IOTA is going to be Europe's blockchain, I think. Like their main one that the actual government uses, that organizations use. Yeah, that's how hardcore IOTA is. They have a thing called a tangle, right? It's not a blockchain. It's called a tangle. It's a DAG, a DAG, something acyclic graph. And it is far superior to a blockchain. You can hack it. Transactions are almost zero. And the more, and blockchains have a problem with scalability. Wow. IOTA has the exact opposite problem. The more nodes you put on it, the better it works, right? And that's what you want to use for smart cities and stuff like that. You want to be able to grow it, and it even works better. So with nodes and blah, blah, blah. And so not nodes as in like the computer nodes keeping the blockchain working, but I mean nodes as in a smart city, you might have a node which would be some sort of device on a building measuring carbon monoxide levels, right? Or you might have a node on a traffic light that shows how many cars pass per hour or whatever, right? So that you can do the traffic lights, right? Your city programs those traffic lights. They just don't go on and off by themselves. A motherfucker has to program them to go on every 20 seconds, go off every 30 seconds or whatever, right? So with that kind of data, you can keep the traffic flowing in your city a little better and stuff. And so, anyways, though, but IOTA hodlers, bang! Yes. And then a DEX to use Chainlink. Look! Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue once again. And the usual data feeds. We explained it. I explained it earlier. Blockchains don't create data. They are ledgers. A ledger is something you write in, right? A ledger is not something that gives you info. It's something you write info on. That's what all of these distributed ledgers are, right? Recording the transactions, right? And so if you're going to have a distributed exchange on something, well, you got to have data, something to put the data on it. So you got price feeds. Oh, excuse me. And that's where Chainlink comes in. Chainlink to the rescue. And, these are real-time data feeds, granular data feeds. In other words, just like I'm a Forex trader. Yeah, well, I need to know the price of the euro now. Not, well, what was it 15 minutes ago? And then, some number comes out and sends it all crazy and my trades are messed up. No, I need to know in real time what the price of the euro is versus the US dollar, versus the Japanese yen, versus the Swiss franc, whatever, right? In real time. And that's what Chainlink is about to offer GMX. Real-time data for derivatives contracts. Some kind of derivatives. They didn't say which kinds, but so that's amazing. And that's just, just another fucking Chainlink onboarding. You know how they do, you know how they be, you know how they get down. I mean, if you're a person who's using DeFi, well, the numbers you're looking at come from Chainlink. Okay, that's basically what it is. Sorry, not what it is. That's how it is. Chainlink is the master, and so just another onboarding. And so Chainlink hodlers, bang, and then finally Hong Kong SEC. Oh yeah, Hong Kong the guidelines in May, and they said by when? Let me look at that again. That was a piece of shit. June 1st. Bang! June 1st, baby. Here come the Chinese. Yeah, what I tell you, that's 1.4 billion people. They're not stupid. They don't want to be left behind. They want that Bitcoin too. They want this crypto too. So, we're really happy about Europe. And so I guess what I should say is this year is finally the year of the beginning of global regulatory clarity. And it started with the Europeans. Europeans ate everybody's lunch. They came first. The Europeans were first. MiCA regs. MiCA. Markets in Crypto Assets Regulation. They dropped the chicken. The Europeans, number one. Well, first. And, the Chinese are no slouches. Xi Jinping said, fuck all that. We're going to get a piece of this chicken too. So they're second. And then the British said they're going to come on by the end of the summer. So by June, July, we should be hearing major news out of Britain. I mean, we read here earlier this year, Q1, where the Brits were like, right? Remember they said to their asset managers, we're going to charge you zero tax on any crypto investment. Well, that's encouragement like a motherfucker. Right? If I'm an asset master, a fund master, like, daggone, I'm going to offer everyone crypto, obviously. I'm not going to get taxed on it. I'm going to make all this money and not get taxed on it. Fuck yeah. And so the Brits are going to come too. And so that's what we need. That's what this channel has been preaching, because it's true. It's what we need, is regulatory clarity worldwide. But mostly we want it from the major ones first. And so the European Union, bang, China, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Second biggest economy on earth. The Brits, those are some money hungry, fancy boys over there. And then hopefully we get the Americans online. I don't know. These guys are fucking around here. But, well, it's not hopefully. They will come online eventually, but it's going to take some prodding. It's going to take some prodding. And but be happy about that. The Chinese are here, right? We only need a few. The EU and China and the Brits, that's good enough. I'm going to tell you right now, by August, September, watch what the market cap is. Like I said, as long as America doesn't default, fuck, man, we're gonna start flying. Inflation is going to be not really. It's going to be around, but not such a big factor like last year. Like, oh, inflation, oh my gosh, right? It's going to be kind of just a not even a side issue, just something that we know is going away. And so this is great. This is great for us, great for crypto land. Right now, just accumulate, buy. Every paycheck, get a little bit more crypto, working product of revenue generating companies. Just keep putting it in revenue generating companies, because once the inflation's over and the supply chains start rolling in because of China, bang, there's going to be a tsunami. Look, I'm breathing. A tsunami of money that's going to come to this space. Yeah, well, we plan to capitalize on all that. We plan to profit heavily from that. And trust me, just trust me, if you're new to this channel, who's this guy? What's he talking about? Ask any one of my subscribers, my real ones, like my hardcore boys. Hey, man, does this guy know what he's talking about? They'll tell you. I've been telling them this shit for years. That's what this channel's been about, and it's finally happening. What I've been telling them all this time. Right? A lot of them probably thought I was just bullshitting or something. Like, fuck, man, this guy's been saying this for fucking years. Fuck, we got to wait for the politicians. It's not my fault, fuck stick. Fuck, if it was up to me, we would have had No Fest 2019. All right, guys. So, anyway, here come the Chinese. Bang! 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 And on that note, let's shill it. Let's kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below and press the bell. You'll get an automatic notification when I do this show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Bang! And I love talking crypto. Bang! This is the favorite time of my day. So thank you very much for having me in your home, and I'll see you next time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell right down there. Go over here and watch that video, and I'll see you all next time. All right, my name's Shomari Clarke. Always on duty, always watching our money. Always watching our money, and most importantly for you, lucky for you, I am always on duty. Bang! Love you guys. Accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Over and out.